clean surfaces, wash your hands and wear an apron. Let's get ourselves and the work area ready to bake. Get out the equipment and your ingredients. If you are demonstrating, use a glass bowl so everyone can see what's happening. Put the flour, yeast, salt and oil in the bowl. Weigh and measure everything. This recipe uses 225 grams of bread flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 5 grams of fast action yeast and 150 millilitres of water, and maybe a little bit more if needed. Pour in the water and mix with a wooden spoon. The water should be just warm, about body temperature. Don't use very hot water as it will kill the yeast. Mix to a dough. If it's too dry, add a little bit more water. If it's too sticky, add a little flour. It's best if the dough is slightly on the soft side at this stage. Place the dough on a floured surface. Flour the worktop to prevent the dough from sticking. Knead the dough for 5 minutes, lifting, pushing and turning. There are 3 actions in kneading. First, lift the edge of the dough and fold over, then push it away with the heel of your hand and then do a quarter turn. Keep repeating and it soon becomes one smooth action. Kneading makes the dough strong and stretchy. You could put on music and knead to the beat. The dough should now be smooth and stretchy. The dough is ready when it's smooth and pops back up when you press it with your finger. Put the dough back into the floured bowl. When you put the dough in the lightly floured mixing bowl, cover it with a damp tea towel and leave it to rise. This picture shows the bowl covered with cling film so you can see the dough, but we should reduce single-use plastics in the kitchen. Prove in a warm place for 30 minutes. With time, you will see bubbles forming and the dough will start to get bigger. This is due to fermentation and the production of carbon dioxide bubbles, called proving. Knock back the dough. Knocking back dough means pressing the air bubbles out of the dough before shaping it and allowing it to rise again. With a second rising, the bread will develop even-shaped air holes. Split the dough into 4 even pieces. Portioning it into equal pieces is important for even cooking when the bread is baked. Shape into rolls. Try to get smooth shapes. These are plain round rolls, but as you get more skilled, you can try different shapes. Put the 4 rolls onto a floured baking tray. You don't need to grease the tray, but a little flour stops it from sticking. Leave space between the rolls as they will rise again. Leave the rolls for the final rising stage. Cover the tray of rolls with a damp tea towel and leave them to prove for 30 to 40 minutes until doubled in size. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes at gas mark 7, 220 degrees Celsius. Make sure you preheat the oven before putting the tray into the middle or top shelf. Set a timer so you know when they are cooked. Test to see if the rolls are cooked. They will be very hot, so use a clean cloth to lift a roll off the tray and tap it on the bottom. It should sound hollow if it's cooked. Cool the finished rolls. If the rolls are cooked, take them off the tray to cool on a wire rack. The finished rolls should be well risen and golden brown. When cool, they will be ready to use for packed lunches and main meals. Use your finished rolls for burger buns or eat with dips. Here, the bread rolls are used as burger buns and served with sweet potato wedges and a garden salad, a healthier version of a takeaway burger meal.